It's interesting. So my thought on this has evolved over my like 10 years in this. So I'll tell you a couple of businesses that look like this to give you a sense. So like oil and gas companies, especially the service ones, had like a million in revenue, a million in revenue. 2014, 15 million in revenue. They wanted to sell inside that year, right? Or between that year and the next year. I don't know if you guys are familiar with specialty pharmacy companies. They are ones compounding pharmacies. So your regular pharmacy, you get your regular stuff. If I have a collagen restriction on my diet, and so the pill has collagen in it, a compounding pharmacy would produce that. They went gangbusters like 2015. Those things had super high revenues. The thing about super high revenues is they don't sustain most times. So um, what you do with it is you try to pay as little as possible at close, but generally I'm cautious of deals that explode. Do you mind sharing the industry? Me personally, I treat those almost like, so there's the steady business to me, and then there's any blip that happens, and they're different. So I'll pay a multiple that's reasonable on the steady business stuff they've done for the past 3 to 5 years, right? If you have a big bubble, I'm treating the bubble differently because I don't get any of the historical bubble. Anything over your standard, right? If you started and finished it, I said, hey, I got $1 million of work for you this year, but I only have it for you this year. You're going to take it. You're going to tell the buyer that it goes on forever. You and I know it doesn't. So I would try to treat the overage as much as an earnout as I could. Um, or some other way bet with the seller on the overage. So, SBA loans don't allow for this. Not everybody does SBA loans, but you might say, hey, look, I'll buy 70% of this, you keep 30. I think the value of this overage is about 30% of the business. And if it lasts for 3 years, I'll pay you for it. If it doesn't, I'll just buy your remaining 30% at the same multiple that I paid today. There's plenty of ways to structure it, and we can probably talk about that offline, but here's the thing. I've known people that have bought businesses on an upward trajectory like that did well, right? But I've heard way more people that caught the crash. The other thing, if the guy thought a huge increase was going to last, the question sort of becomes, why is he selling? You know? So I'm not saying that it's impossible, it's improbable. And if you want to talk more about that specifically, let's catch up some time and we can dig into it.